I mean this with no disrespect to all the Clipper fans out there, the few fans that y'all got. Yeah, that's the biased Laker fan and me kind of being petty. I do want to say this. If I'm a Clipper fan, you better enjoy this moment right now. Because I don't believe this team is going to have a lot of success. And I know they're much younger than those Doc Rivers, Boston Celtics teams. But when I think about just the intensity that they play with, all I can think about is that them damn 07, 08 Celtics teams, man. That them Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce led teams with Ray Allen, obviously, and Rondo and Doc and Kendrick. All I can think about is how gritty and how great they were and how much attention to detail they played. And how they wanted to beat Kobe, how they wanted to beat LeBron. When I look at this Clippers team, the reason why I don't think they're going to have a lot of long-term success, because I think they're too gung-ho on just saying we beat Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, and the Denver Nuggets. Saying we beat LeBron in the conference finals. I think that Clippers team is more obsessed with saying we beat LeBron in the conference finals than they are winning a championship. That is my honest opinion. That's my honest opinion. I think this team is motivated to beat LeBron this year. If they could do it in the NBA Finals, I swear they would. If they could get LeBron over in the Eastern Conference and the Lakers in the Eastern Conference right now and play them in the NBA Finals, that Clippers team would make sure they did everything to get there just so they could beat LeBron in the last possible way. Like, they want to beat. They are so motivated to beat the Lakers. That's why I don't like my Lakers' chances against them, because you got guys that are dedicated and keen in on beating you. Right? You got guys like Marcus Morris and Patrick Beverly. All these dudes, and Paul George hates LeBron. You can tell me whatever you want. Paul George hates LeBron. Hates him. All these dudes are going to be coming at LeBron's neck next round. Meanwhile, LeBron's got to deal with the best player in the game in Kawhi Leonard. Right? You got Kawhi, who's just even killed, and maybe he, behind the scenes, really wants to go at LeBron's neck, but we'll never know because he doesn't talk it that much. People that I talk to in NBA circles tell me that Kawhi wants to be the best, and he wants to take out LeBron to do it. Right? So that's what I've heard behind the scenes. I do have a couple of friends with NBA plugs, and I have a couple of NBA friends as well. That's what I've been told. If that is true, you got Kawhi, Beverly, Morris, and Paul George all ready to go at the neck of LeBron James. All will get minutes on LeBron in the next round guarding him. Don't forget to mention the Montrezl Harrells of the world. They got bodies, bruh. The JaMychal Greens. They gonna throw all these looks at LeBron and AD. It's gonna be crazy next round. And that's why AD's got to dominate. If it's Lakers, Clippers, I don't want to jump the gun here, because this Clippers team, man, they're gung-ho on beating the Lakers. That's why I think the Nuggets got a chance in this round, because it feels like the Clippers, their minds, they're either set on locking down Jamal Murray too much or locking down Jokic or whatever. They're not taking the entire Nuggets team serious, and they're ready the next round to take out LeBron and take out Anthony Davis and the Lakers. So let's get right into it. Game 3. I'm sorry, I went all over the place to let y'all know that we got a Game 3 highlight. Nuggets, Clippers. Let's get right into it. I knew that the Nuggets were in trouble. I knew it. I knew the Raptors were in trouble, and I knew the Nuggets were in trouble after they both won their last game. I knew they were in trouble. We're tied at 21 in the first. PG, Kawhi. Oh, yes. Best mid-range game in basketball. Best mid-range game in basketball. Joker. What was that? That was not pretty, but that thing went through. What in the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was that? If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar shot hooks off the right hook, off the wrong foot, excuse me, I believe that's how it would look. As Kawhi ties, we got a 30-26 game. I'm all over the place here. Let me get right. Michael Porter with the jam. Clippers up 2. Michael Porter had a really good game in this one. 18 points, 10 rebounds for the young fella. Nice pass from Jokic inside to Monte Morris.
I said this before. He has the best vision. He's the best facilitator on this team.
Lou Williams, sham it, get it out of the nets. Joker, oh my goodness, no looking. I know you did not just do that, big fella. Plumlee, Millsap. Monte Morris starting to find a way. He misses that one, but he's starting to find a way, man. I like the offense that Monte playing with. I like the movement, the cutting, the going to the right spots, finding his spot. It ain't at the three-point line. It's right inside that 18-foot area. I like it. That boy was cruel. Hey, when Paul George got that thing moving, boy. Jamal Murray misses. Michael Porter cleans it up. I do believe a storyline is starting to create. Jamal Murray is flustered by this Clippers defense. And right on cue, as I say that, he drills a three. He did not play good in this one, though, as he makes another great play to Plumlee up top. Jamal Murray had 14 points, 5 of 17 from the field. I promise you he didn't play well. Take my word for it, though he just made 2 highlights as I say that. That looks good from Michael Porter. Jamal Murray is getting a lot of PG on him. Some Kawhi on him. There's just no breaks for him. There's just no nights off for him. And, he doesn't get the chance to take any time off. Last series, he didn't have to guard Donovan Mitchell every time down. Sometimes they let him guard him in the fourth, but overall it was about, a committee guarding Donovan Mitchell. Right now, it's Jamal's got to guard one of these premier guys on this team, and you ain't getting a night off if you got to guard Lou Williams either. By the way, right? That ain't fun either. So worst case, Jamal Murray's got to guard Lou Williams, who plays most of the fourth quarters. That ain't fun. You try guarding Lou Williams and tell me how fun it is. Oh, Leonard. Oh yeah, beautiful. It's an 8-point game here. Closing out the second. Morris. Find me. Kawhi Leonard. That boy's so good, man. I wish Kawhi was more flashy sometime. Joker turns it over. Good defense from Lou Williams. Oh, yeah. Hey, that boy Kawhi was threading the needle in this one, too. 57-53. Lou Williams playing some D out there. Marcus Morris, go get me a bucket. Lou Williams is defending out there. They got him on the big fella. He playing some D. What you got, Joker? Lefty. 59-55, PG. Oh, yeah. Over Grant. I'm too good. Let's go to the third quarter. It's a 2-point game here. Oh, yes, Millsap. I would like to see more Millsap. I thought he could be an X factor in this series, and he let me down so far. Paul George goes and 1. Big fella got PG on him. You got to go to work, man. Every time. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I know you did not. Yo, Joker. That's too beautiful, man. Touchdown. Come on, Joker. Look at Nikola Jokic. That boy balling. Look at this box score real quick. How many assists Joker have? 32 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists. I'll have a cup of that. Yeah, that's really good. Jamal Murray gave me 9 assists. I kind of want Jamal Murray's assist total down. Oh. Oh. That boy balling. You got another one in your big fella? Oh. 3 threes in the quarter. Nuggets up 10. Are they really about to take game 3 from the Clippers? Marcus Morris. They're in a good position right now. Let's see. PG. That's just too good, man. That's just too good. Good pass from Jokic, man. Eyeing off. He literally was eyeing his defenders one way, and he passed the exact opposite.
Shamet came down to double.
Landry Shamet, what you gonna do with
He
it?
found the wide open Harris in the weak side quarter who facilitated.
Oh yeah, Montrezl Harrell. That's an engine coming down at you. The 6th man of the year. He's that for a reason. Kawhi. Lou. Sweet Lou.
Needs to get going offensively.
Sweet Lou. Give me some, Shamet. Lou. Rolls in. Clippers up a point here. The Nuggets then blew that beautiful lead that they had. Joker. Man, this is what scares me, man. When the game slows down and you need Denver just to... Oh! What you think about that, Pops? Yeah, I like that. Even with the mask on, you can see that smirk. Michael Porter's dad looking at his boy throw it down. Jeremy Grant with the jam. Let's move on to the 4th. Nuggets getting a little bit of momentum back. PG, look it up. Jermichael Green with the deuce. We tied at 88. Good game. Good game. Jamal Murray. Oh, man. It just wasn't Murray's night, but good putback for Michael. Come on. Hey, Murray, you got to make those, man. I know I'm asking a lot, but you don't get looks like that often. Look at Patrick Beverly ripping Michael Porter. Young fella will learn from that, man. I like this game for Michael Porter. He is growing up right in front of us, man. Michael Porter is growing up. I said that before the series. If you've been watching my highlights, you know I ain't lying. I said Michael Porter, the growth that this young man is going to show as the Nuggets go back up 7. This is the time for him to grow up. He's going to benefit the most of anyone in this series because this kid has all the makings of us being a star in this league. Every mistake he makes, he's going to learn from it. That's why Pops is there. As Paul George drills a 3, the Clippers making a run. They call a timeout. They immediately go on an 8-0 run. How about it? A nice timeout from Doc. He got his groups together, and they ain't going to look back. 98-97. The Clippers back up a point. Jokic, what you got for me? Drill it. We had a 1-point game here. Oh, beautiful pass from Kawhi to Zubac. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. Clippers up a point. Zubac makes the free throw. Kawhi keeping it for himself this time. Get him out the nets. I put too much work in. It's my work versus your work. Do the Nuggets have an answer? That's blocked. Oh, beautiful pass right here from Murray to Grant. 104-103. Clippers up a point. They add some free throws. They're up 3-4 now. Lou makes it 6. Timeout Denver. Nuggets in trouble. Nuggets need some action quickly. Jamal Murray just did not have it. Look at this block! Timeout. They not going to give me the replay of that? They not going to give me the replay of that block? Wow. NBA, y'all getting cheap on the highlights, man. They didn't give me the replay on that block. I wanted y'all to see that Jamal Murray actually got blocked. Check this out. Kawhi actually got that one at the rim with his middle finger. If that ain't the biggest FU I'd have never seen in my life, if that ain't the biggest FU in your team, he blocked him with just his middle finger. I'm not lying. When you watch this game live, you saw a couple looks at it. He blocked him with his middle finger. How do you block somebody with your middle finger? I know this dude's got them claw hands. That's why they call him that. How do you block somebody with a finger? Let me see that one more. Oh, that is the biggest FU to your game and your team that I've ever seen in my life. And speaking of FU, the Clippers down the Nuggets 113-107. I get 32 points from Paul George, 12 of 18 from the field. Wonderful. I get 23, 14, and 6 from Kawhi Leonard. Incredible effort. Marcus Morris gives me 12. I get 7 from Beverly, 8 from Zubac. A very impressive 8 from Zubac, by the way. He's been playing a lot better for them. He's actually been making it tough for them to play their 6th man of the year in Montrezl Harrell. I get 11 from Harrell. I get 7 from Jermichael Green, 10 from Lou Williams, who's been struggling. And that is enough for the Clippers to get past the Nuggets, which was a better game than I thought it would be. I thought the Clippers would come in and hit them in the mouth, but they did enough that they need to. The thing with the Clippers is they playing that game of turn it on, turn it off, and that's a dangerous game. But if you feel like you can win a ring like that, we'll see. You'll see teams that have been there, done that before, play it that way. But the Clippers feel like they have enough in them to play that dangerous game of we'll turn it on and turn it off when we need to. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about game 3 between the Clippers and Nuggets in the comment section below. The Clippers are up 2-1. I'm out.